Buying a BMW for TURO, episode 2. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Denver, and today I'm going to take you through my episode 2 of buying a BMW for renting it out on TURO. I'm going to take you through everything I do to get the car ready to rent out on the TURO platform. Something that will be giving items to my customers, giving them a better purchase experience, as well as giving me peace of mind while renting out my car. Now, as ever I go through everything, I'm going to let you guys know exactly what I buy for this car, what the exact prices are, if I got a discount for my work, and what a normal person would pay for it. At the end of the video, I'll also sum up everything as well as recap everything I did in episode 1, so that you guys know what the total price cost is for this car, everything I have into it right now, basically everything except for the gas price. So first thing I'm going to be doing today is an oil change, and then I got some window wipers blades, or windshield wiper blades, and I got some rubber floor mats, and then I bought a whole bunch of stuff from Amazon. All of the Amazon stuff that I bought, if you guys want to buy the exact same thing, I'm going to drop the links down in the description below. So everything I ordered off of Amazon is in this box right here. So I've got a lock box, dual dash cameras, a phone mount, the Hardwire kit for the dash camera, a bunch of USB and cables for auxiliary, memory card, as well as the lockbox. So I'm going to go through installing everything. Not really show you guys the details of installing, though. I'll probably put separate individual videos if you want to install the actual part. But just you guys a recap of everything I'm doing to get the car ready to rent out on the TURO platform. So if you didn't notice, a little bit of a different background here. This is my garage shop in Pontypool. This is where I have my toolbox for all of my tools, everything where I would maintain my vehicle, like the oil change, everything that I'm going to do, installing the dash cam. I have all of my equipment and tools that I need to work on here, jacks, everything that you need, air compressor and everything. This is a beautiful farm that now belongs to my uncle since my grandfather passed away. I've lived here a little bit in my life, and I've been here quite a lot building my E36 M3. As I mentioned to you guys in the last video, since this car will be primarily on for TURO, my main daily driver will be my 97 M3 project car that I have. I'm going to take the car into the shop here and get to work. So I'm just going to change my clothes, bring the car in, and then we're good to go. All right, now I've changed. Let's bring this 3 Series inside the garage and let's get to work. Okay, so I'll just give you guys a little quick shop tour. So I got the 320 in here. Right here is my 97 E36 M3 build that I've been working on, that I'll be driving during the summer. And this is just the rest of the garage. I got my dirt bike over there, paint booth, all my tool kits over here, welding equipment, lots of storage area. Now I'm gonna get to work. I kind of laid everything out that I'm gonna do for the car today. So here's everything that I have on Amazon. So we got corner mirrors, a Faraday case for the key fob, the lock box that goes with the Faraday key, a couple charging cables here, charging cables for iPhone, aux cord, USB, memory card for the dual dash cam, so it's going to be front and rear dash cams, and then a phone holder, as well as this is for the oil change, and then the Hardwire kit for the dash cam, because I want it to have a clean look. We're going to be doing new wiper blades, a new air filter, oil change with a new oil filter, and then I have brand new rubber mats to go install. I also bought a new umbrella. This one I'm actually going to be keeping in my personal car, and this BMW umbrella will be the one in the TURO car. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with doing the wiper blades, the air filter, and the oil change, and then from there we'll move on to all the Amazon items. Okay, so I just finished doing the air filter for the car. Up next is brand new wiper blades. So I'll show you guys why I want to replace the wiper blades. So check this out. When I pull, let's turn the car on. When I pull and spray, it's gonna clean, but it leaves like a residue. Like as you can see, it's harder to see on camera, but definitely in your eye you can see it. When you're in a heavy rainstorm, it makes it difficult, and I want to make sure my TURO customers are gonna be as safe as possible. That's when I want to replace the wiper blades. So as you can see the difference of why I did it. So now my Turo customers will have peace of mind if they're ever caught in the rain. They're not gonna have any glare over here and they're gonna feel as safe as possible having maximum vision. Okay, so now I've done the air filter and the wiper blades. The next on my list to get this car ready is gonna be a fresh oil change. Alright, so now I've done the wiper blades, the air filter, and now I've done the oil change. I was thinking about draining the coolant and replacing that while I was underneath there since I have some free coolant, but there is a whole cover shield. I didn't really want to tear that off just to get to something that's not broken. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Not going to worry about that. We're going to move on. I'm going to replace the floor mats with the carpet to the rubber floor mats, and then we'll get into some of the Amazon stuff that I bought for this car to get it ready. So these are the rubber mats that are installed. They're pretty good. They're just only meant for summertime. So I'm just gonna take them out and just put in pure rubber mats for the rest of the winter. So yeah, front and rears are gonna be coming out. Okay, so now we got some fresh rubber mats in the car. Brand new BMW mats are looking pretty good. I think my cost for these are like $150 or something, but at the end of the video, I will summarize all the money that I spent on the car so far. Okay, now that I've got the rubber mats in, the next thing I wanted to install was these little frameless spot mirrors, the little circle mirrors you put on your mirrors, kind of like blind spot monitor detection. When you see these, you can see your whole blind spot monitoring, and this is something that I always have in all my cars when I'm driving, and I think it'll help keep my renters a little bit safe because they see who's in their blind spot, even though the car doesn't have a blind spot monitoring system. This is a good replacement. So yeah, I think these things cost like $8 or something. Totally worth it in my opinion. This could save you from so many accidents. Could potentially save your Turo renter from getting in accidents. Less claims, less hassle, less stuff that you got to deal with as a Turo host. So the next item that I want to review from my Amazon box is going to be the lock box, which is pretty cool. I like this because this is the main thing that's going to allow me to drop the car off without being present, where I can give somebody the punch code, they can punch it in, they can get the key out from inside, and it'll be a perfect fit. Now, since I do have a wireless key, like a push button start engine, I did also get this FARADAY box, so that, or a FARADAY bag, and I'm hoping it fits inside. So there was two of them. Let's see if the one, if I put this in here, my main question was, will it fit inside here? It looks like it's going to be a little bit tight. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna quite work. The nice thing about this car compared to other BMWs is it does not have the comfort door access system. So I should be able to get away putting this in here and the person's still not going to be able to unlock the car without pressing that unlock button, which is going to be useful. So even without this FARADAY bag working, I'm going to see if I can order maybe a smaller one to get it in there. Even if I shrink it down, like that's pretty tight. So I would need a smaller one, but that fits in there pretty nice with the lock. Everything should work pretty good. So yeah, the whole point behind this design is that you can slide that in right there. So yeah, I can put that in, then I can do up the window, and it locks the box in place. So I can just kind of leave this here, just like this, lock it, and then when the person wants to open it up, I just give them the passcode, they get the key, they go inside the car, they roll down the window, put this in the glove box the time that they're driving, and then when they're done, they just put it there, lock it up, and it's perfect. So yeah, this is definitely worthwhile, especially this is gonna be key to the Turo business, making it easy for me. Once again, link is in the description below if you want to purchase one. Now, I just want to clarify, the reason that I'm not worried about the FARADAY bag is because my car does not have comfort door access system. So what I mean is you have to press the unlock button to get into it. If you have a car where once you put your hand in the door handle, it automatically unlocks, that is something you should be worried about because somebody can just come up to the door, unlock the car, and they can drive away with it. So you want to make sure if you do have that system where somebody can put their hand in the door handle and it automatically unlocks the car, that you're definitely in a FARADAY bag to block that signal, because your key fob is now right beside your door. It's within range of that signal, very easy for it to get stolen. So this works with the non-comfort door access system. So the next thing I want to address is the umbrella. So I bought this umbrella as a backup. I'm going to keep it in my main car. And then this one I'm just gonna put in on the door panel so that anytime it starts raining, you know, my TURO customer has a little umbrella for them. Next thing is gonna be the phone mount. So I bought this easy clip phone mount. The reason I like this one is it had a mount and then it can also, I think, do on the vent. So I'm gonna try to install this and see the best place for it. And this way people, since they don't have navigation, can use their phone for their navigation. So I like how this one has the suction cup, also gives you a plate, the 3M tape to your dash in case the suction cup doesn't stick to it nicely. And then you can also do the vent. So let's go see which one works best. So this is a dash base that I'm working with here. I'm thinking either I put the 3M like kind of right here where I can mount it, or I use the vent. So this is what I'm thinking right here. I like the way it sits where the phone can be directly there. You're not blocking the music entertainment system. It attaches way back there. I like this better than putting it in the vent and kind of blocking the air. Could get broken, come off a little bit easier. I like the way this mounts, so we're gonna go with this. So yeah, I put the pad there. Since it is 3M, I'm gonna like try pressing it down a bit. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to dry and stick to it before I put the mount back on it, because it is a little bit of weight. So I just kind of want to make sure this is as solid as possible so I don't wreck this 3M tape that's on this side of it. So the next things I ordered were a USB-C cable, an Apple iPhone charging cable, and an aux cord. Let's go put those inside and I'll show you where they're gonna go. So in the center console, you got your aux cord and your USB port that'll connect in. Up here, you also have a 12-volt converter. And what I'm going to supply is this little BMW adapter. So if you want any extra charging, you can always have them in. But then I'll just leave the cables in here for them to use. So this is the aux cord. I did a flat right angle one, which I like. And then this is about the range that you're getting. So it can come, you know, all the way over and plug. So they will have the option to use Bluetooth if they want, or they can use the aux cord or the cables, whatever is easier for them. So yeah, now we have the aux cord, Apple charging cable, and then a USB-C if you have an Android. Then you can either plug it in to listen to music, or if they just want some extra charging, you have two extra USB-C ports below the flap there. Okay, now the last thing we have to get this car ready is going to be the dual dash cam. So I want front and rear dash cam, so you know, in the event of an accident, I'm protected, so I can like prove that it's a TURO, that somebody hit something, and at the same time, so that if there is like a hit and run, you know, whether the car's parked on the side of the street, it gets hit and run, or if the customer just gets hit and the guy tries to drive off, like we're able to secure his license plate and then keep the customer safer. So like it's a benefit for both me and the customer to have these installed. Once again, the link in the description will down below. But one thing I wanted to do on top of just the regular dash cam was this Hardwire kit. So basically, this will plug in electrically to the car battery, so that no matter what, when the car is off, this thing's still going to be operating. And then also takes care of like the bulky cables that would kind of run down through the dash to plug into the auxiliary port. So that's the reason that I went with the Hardwire kit, so that the customer can't really turn it off. It's not in the way, it's always plugged in. They'll have a motion detector if it gets hit while the car is off, everything like that. So it's just the whole best setup, so to go with the dual dash cam plus the Hardwire kit. So let's go ahead and install that. Okay, so cable comes up, comes around here, comes around the back. So from the back and through here, I'm just gonna put the door seals back together so that the rear camera is attached. And then after that, we just gotta work on the wiring kit. All right, so I got the dash cam in. I'm working with the Hardwire kit, bringing it up along here, down behind. Okay, so I'm just about wrapping up my day here. I've gone through a whole list of things getting the car ready. We started off with the air filter, we did the wiper blades, we did an oil change, we installed the rubber mats, went through, installed all the cables that I got from Amazon, went through and checked out the lockbox that I plan on using for my pickup and drop-offs for the car, and then I went ahead and installed the dual dash cam so that me and my customers are protected. I just finished up with the dash cam now. It was cool. It was definitely the longest part of getting the car ready, but it's highly recommended to have this in because it could be a lifesaver. You never know if you need it until you actually need it, so it's always good to have that in there, especially when you're renting your car. You know, this is quite a bit of money, a vehicle on the line and everything like that. So if there's a couple $100s I can spend to protect my investment, that's what I want to do. So let's hop into like a summary of what all the prices are and everything like that. So everything that this car has cost me, I'll recap everything from episode 1, include episode 2 in it, and then you guys know exactly what it's cost me so far. So let's hop into that. Okay, so let's break down everything that's cost me so far. So wiper blades were just under $50, the umbrella, the engine oil filter, the air filter, and the front rubber mats, and the rear rubber mats, coming to a total of $343.10. Now, if a normal person was to buy this, because I did get a discount, thankfully, because I work at the Parkview BMW, normal person, this is going to cost $469.70. So me, I'm getting a savings of $126.60. So this is where that's kind of a benefit to me, and why I chose a BMW in the first place was to save money on these parts. Now, breaking down into my Amazon list, between the aux cable, the dash cam, the memory card, the hardwire kit for it, the iPhone cable, the phone mount, the Faraday pouch, the oil filter cap, USB-C cable, lockbox, circle mirrors. Then I also had to get an Adacirc to finish installing the dash cam, and then I had to get more 3M tape for the phone mount because I had a little bit of an issue with the 3M tape that it came with. So that brought my total to $376.07. And then I also got a car wash that was actually part of episode 1, so I could have the car cleaned before the video. So my total out of pocket was $732.72. But then while I was cleaning the car, I actually found $3. So it brought my cost down to $729.72. So once again, if you guys are interested in purchasing any of the same items that I did off of Amazon, all the link is going to be in the description below this video. Okay, now just to give you guys a recap between episode 1 and episode 2, I now have a total out of cost pocket of $3,188.35. So that includes the $2,458 from episode 1 of purchasing the car, getting it safetied on the road, and then $730 worth of stuff of getting it ready for the Turo rent out. In episode 3, I'm going to go over a couple more things of what I do exactly before I rent out on Turo, like cleaning it and everything like that. And I'll also do a recap after a month of like Turo rentals. I think I'm going to go through the whole month of April, and then I'll make episode 3. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are interested in seeing more of my Turo content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will be giving you guys updates as I go through and I start getting rentals, and I'll start recording what my income is to how much it costs me. We'll see whether or not this car pays for itself every month or if it's coming out of my pocket. It'll be very interesting to see, so make sure you follow along. Smash this like button if you found it useful for you, and thank you very much. I'll see you next time.